Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Let's discuss this. Thank God Young Thug has some good lawyers on his team. Because the dirty Atlanta DA office, the dirty prosecution, all of them dirty. I know where they get it from. They get it from Fannie Willis. Check this out, man. Let me know what you think. Drop it.
You recall that I came back there with Mr. Steele, the gentleman back there with the grayish white hair, Mr. Matthews, this gentleman right here with the very gray hair, right? And Miss Westmoreland. Yeah.
I'll sustain that again.
This you got here. And Miss Westmoreland, you remember that?
Yes, sir.
We had a chance to talk yesterday, isn't that right?
Yes.
And when we were back there, we talked about the communications that you had with the district attorney's office, right?
Yes.
Now, you also remember that after you came out, you were asked some questions by the assistant district attorney, Ms. Love. Is that right?
Yes.
You remember her asking you at one point, are you afraid of Jeffrey Williams? You remember that question?
Yes.
And then she may not have said Jeffrey Williams. She may have said, are you afraid of Thug? You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And your answer was no. Is that right?
Yes.
You have no reason and had no reason to be afraid of Jeffrey Williams. Is that right?
No, I don't.
Okay. In fact, when you testified yesterday, you were on edge. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
You didn't want to be here.
Yes.
And part of it is because of the interactions, and your reaction yesterday was based on the interactions you had, not with Mr. Williams or anyone over here, but with the district attorney's office. Isn't that true?
Yes.
You told us when you were back there that they had been, quote, harassing you for a number of months. Is that true?
Yes.
And in fact, you said that prior to coming out and testifying, that the only person you were afraid of, you didn't want to be around, was investigator Hamilton from the district attorney's office. Is that true?
Yes.
And you're saying that to us, and then your testimony subsequent to that was based on the interactions that you had with Mr. Hamilton. Isn't that right?
Objection, Your Honor, paid as to the question.
I sustain the objection.
Okay. Mr. Hamilton had contacted you prior to yesterday. Is that right?
Yes.
He would call you from time to time. True?
Objection, paid.
What is, can I have some?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Mr. Hamilton had harassed you. Is that correct?
Yes.
In fact, you told us when you were back there that you didn't want to come out and see him because he had sexually harassed you. True?
Yes.
You felt like, and you told us that you were really concerned about coming out here.
I would like to object as to relevance.
I'm going to hold the objection.
You told us that the times when he would contact you, it seemed like he was trying to date you.
Yes.
In your interaction with, and then Mr. Hamilton, you actually met with him at different locations. Is that right?
Yes. I met him at a restaurant.
Japanese restaurant off of Moreland Avenue
Yes.
a couple months ago.
Maybe, I think February.
He wanted to meet you, supposedly to talk about the case,
Yes.
but he wanted to meet you by yourself.
Yes.
You did not feel comfortable with the interactions you've been having with the district attorney's office, and so you brought your 20-year-old son along with you.
Yes.
Same question as the form.
So, Your Honor, if you could just have him break it up so we'll know what she's answering.
All right,
I sustain.
I'll break it up. You didn't feel comfortable going to meet him by yourself.
Nope.
Because you didn't feel comfortable going to meet him by yourself, you brought your 20-year-old son with you.
Yes.
Was that before or after you met with Mr. Hamilton and he told you, don't talk to nobody else?
That was after. He told me before that. I came in, I seen Miss Love, and that's what I told y'all yesterday, that me and Miss Love, we only discussed for a brief because they was like trying to tip me. And that's when I went to talk to him and a couple of more people from their team that I don't see right now. And then he ended up getting me by himself and asking me to give him my number and that he's gonna contact me and that I ain't need to speak with no one else. And if they contact me, do not answer or speak to them. Only him.
Okay. told you that he would like to take you out when this was all over, didn't he?
Yes.
And then he's, as far as you know, he is an investigator, law enforcement investigator for the DA's office, right?
Doing my research right here, I found Mr. Hamilton image, LinkedIn page, scumbag page, just like a nigga. Trying to fuck the witness, man. Oh my God. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make it up. I'm right or wrong. So you can imagine if this creepy investigator has did this to one person, he damn near did it to all. So that puts doubt in the juror's mind. Like the prosecution is playing dirty. I'm right or wrong, man. Atlanta, if you black, you go to jail. Better have a lawyer on deck, man. That shit is crazy. Let me know what you think, man. Tap in.